Emergency alert. I just found out that The Empire Strikes Back turns 40 today, so I'm making this video and I need to release it today on the 40th anniversary. So, to me, it is my favorite movie of all time, with no doubt, no second guesses, no nothing. It's a out-of-body experience to watch it from start to finish, and I've learned more from The Empire Strikes Back than anything else. It's the second Star Wars movie for those of you who don't know, and in this one, Luke and his friends get relentlessly pursued by the Empire and Darth Vader. And as contrasted to the last movie, where Vader was more of a, he was the bad guy, but he was sort of in the grip of this other guy, Tarkin. Vader is pulling the strings in this one, and he's very commanding, he's very ruthless, very relentless in his pursuit. And Luke is faced time and time again with the eternal questions that we're all faced with, of whether to choose fear or love, or rather fear or courage, or rather fear and transcendence. And like we all do, at pretty much every step of the movie he fails. When he faces Vader at the end of the movie, he draws his lightsaber first, he swings first. Never mind the fact that 40 minutes earlier in the movie, Yoda said a Jedi uses his knowledge, his strength for knowledge and defense, never for attack. Luke also rushes to face Vader, and he's not supposed to. He disobeys Yoda's advice. Yoda wants him to complete the training before getting lulled into any encounters with Darth Vader, but Luke is so arrogant and he's so full of fear that his friends are going to die that he goes and makes some big mistakes by facing Vader to begin with. The Empire Strikes Back, to me, is essentially about the hero's journey. It's not in the traditional sense, because the traditional hero's journey is the first movie. You have the initiate, which is Luke, then you have the old wise man, which is Obi-Wan, and then the old man teaches the initiate, they go along and along, and then the old man goes away. This happens in various heroes' journeys. Think Harry Potter with Dumbledore, with in this situation, in the Odyssey, and in various ways. And then the hero saves the galaxy, and that's what happened in the last one. This is an internal movie. This is about the demons inside, and the production value is better than the first. They went with whatever budget they had with the first, they made a good movie, and they had a super budget for the second, and they made it even better. While it still looks the same, it's just a little bit more advanced, but it doesn't have a different character, a different flavor. The music, while the first one's music was very good with all the horns and drums, this one's is even better. I think they have more strings. They have the same majestic horns, drums, and there's a sense of majesty as Han Solo is weaving through the asteroid field, as Luke finds out that Vader is his father. The music just hits piece after piece after piece. The action is really good. The special effects are flawless. There's a beautiful scene at the end where the Millennium Falcon is escaping from the planet where the Cloud City is, and there's the planet, then there's the Falcon, and then there's a crest of sun behind the planet. And I think the crest grows a little bit bigger as the Falcon is gliding away. That is artistry. Cloud City is orange. The colors they use, Cloud City is orange, and it's blue during the day. And then all that's contrasted with the gray battlefield where Luke and Vader are fighting at the end. Just every aspect of every line of that movie hits. And it's taught me so much about how easy it is to fall into fear, how much courage it takes to do the right thing. And ultimately, in the end of the movie, Luke does the right thing. He's faced with the prospect of joining Vader and becoming evil and ruling the galaxy, or falling into a pit, presumably to his death, and he chooses to fall. He essentially chooses death over turning evil at the final step. He made the right choice. He gets saved. And with the maturity he developed in this movie, he became a Jedi in the next one, actually able to save the galaxy. So Thank you, George Lucas. Thank you, Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, James Earl Jones, Billy D. Williams, Kenny Baker, Anthony Daniels, David Prowse, Bob Anderson. Who else? John Williams. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for making this amazing movie. I've seen it over 100 times. It's changed my life. Thank you so much. It's meant the world to me.